I start playing, like I know what's going on, I'm sure I'll miss a few things. So I think I'll just let it rest now and watch it play out. That's my two bobs worth. Anyone
Anybody
else?
else?
Same. I wouldn't change anything. I believe our souls chose everything that's happening. So to change it would disrupt that.
Anybody else?
Yeah, looks like we're on. Cool. All right, I think we're streaming now.
What?
Okay, yep. All right, so we're on. Cool. All right, so this is part 2 of the August because it was so intense. You guys saw the first one, right? How intense the energy was. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna actually record also too. So we have it on the cloud. Okay, cool. So we're good. All right. Let me pop up this screen. All right. Well, that's the full moon. I did some writing. Where's my writing stuff here? Okay, yeah, this is what I have. So you probably can't make all this. You can't see all this, but I just wanted to review my notes. So we're gonna go over one by one of what I was looking at. Okay. First of all, we got this huge mystic square. If you can see, oh, sorry, hang on. See that? You guys see that? So you got that, right? That's a pretty powerful kind of makeup. Then we have some other T-scores too, but I mean, if you know what's going on, it shouldn't be so bad, right? Because you have, again, I even know what Tropical was saying the full moon's going to be in.
I think it's the same this time.
Yeah, we have it in Aquarius. It's right between Aquarius and Capricorn. Right. So yeah, that's a nice moon. But Sun Mercury conjunct in Leo. But this is memory in the heart, because Leo is heart energy. And whenever you have Mercury and Sun together, this reminds me of the story of Mnemosyne, the Greek river of Mnemosyne, where you drink before you pass on to the other world so you can remember. And this sort of, we almost have a Merkaba that forms the sigil of Saturn. I'm going to draw that out for you later. But what I notice is this is like some pretty, remembering that heart fire energy, Leo. Then it squares on that Lilith and Libra that we've been talking about for a while. So that's suppressed feminine, and it's in Libra, so it's kind of it's feeling the harmony and disharmony of the suppressed feminine energy. So there's a remembering in the heart, and it's a square. And then it squares again down on that moon in Aquarius, which, I mean, in general, that should be a good moon, Aquarian moon. But the rule of Aquarius is Uranus, and Uranus is right here, conjunct Alcyone and Algol. Alcyone is the Pleiades, and Algol is the Eye of Medusa. So we got, I wrote it down. This is like a burst of energy, of total heart memory energy that just will burst. And a T square, this is called the mystic square. So I don't know if you guys studied with me, we talk about the mystic square. This is basically two T squares. You got these four directions here. And a lot of times when I look at a mystic square, it forms a diamond as well. You see? So I always say the pressure of the square creates perfection. So this is sort of what we're looking at when we're looking at this mystic square. This is why we say it's a mystic square, because a mystic chooses the ultimate challenge to be able to have this evolution, soul evolution. So you choose a major challenge. Now, this is what the mystic square, and that's happened on the full moon. So that's something quite interesting. I would that we have to keep our eyes on, right? Because we're dealing, you remember a lot of us, and I've been getting readings like this with this suppressed feminine energy where there was a little bit of rage involved. There's a little bit of anger involved with the feminine energy, not feeling received properly, not feeling respected. So all of that kind of played out. It's still playing out, and it's because we're dealing with this algol right here, 3 degrees, and Uranus is 4 degrees, spark of awakening. And remember, when Uranus and Mercury hit, this is information that comes fast, like it comes like intense. So there's intense awakening energy here. So that's something we have to keep an eye out with, right? So maybe keep control of that and know that it's in divine alignment. That might help ease the shock a little bit. This fan is making some noise. Huh? Okay. Then this is the hardest one I saw. Hang on.
And just to add to it, that square is the like the symbol of the pyramid when it comes to the four corners, dealing with the the Cometian cardinal points.
Yeah, right. Especially the mystic square. Yeah, you have your 4 points. And that's that pressure. That's that square of confinement. But look at this T square. This is Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and Leo. Now, Venus and Leo, we know is that Sekhmet fire energy. That's the goddess of war, and also she's a primordial mother deity in Egypt, right? She's one of the goddesses, and she's the lioness, right? The lioness. She's holding the Ankh symbol, and she has a story. She's a fierce warrior, but she's also a primordial mother figure. So it's that protector energy. And then it squares on Mars and Jupiter, which Mars and Jupiter together in Taurus should have a successful achievement of pretty much, this is rooting land. This could be in a negative form. This could be claiming land in a war type energy. And the news is kind of crazy. So that's something that energy could be flowing right now, this conquering type energy. And then Saturn is in Aquarius though. So depends how you look at it, because Saturn in Aquarius is building a new world. It's restructuring the Aquarian age. Now it's a matter of what intention do we have? Do we want to conquer and rule, or do we want to achieve our goals and settle? So these are the kind of things that we have to remember what we're doing and observe what's the unconscious are doing. They want to conquer. We want to succeed in feeling settled. And we want to fight our negative, and we want to fight our negative energy. We want to fight our own demons. So that's kind of the positive way to look at it. Use that to conquer your your wild thoughts or something like that. Yeah, your negative thoughts, because you're building a new world and you want to succeed. So Mars and Jupiter succeed. Mars and Saturn succeed if Mars listens to Saturn. Saturn is the ruler of our three-dimensional time, and Mars is just pure action. And with Jupiter, that expands that power. So we extreme, and then it's opposing Venus, so it's kind of like teaching lessons to the feminine that wants to be on fire. Because remember, this is all heart fire energy, Leo, Sun, Mercury, Venus. This is all heart fire, heart driven. This is all heart driven energy. So we want to keep that all under wraps. And something that I saw, which is what I like this grand trine, which almost a Merkaba, and we'll get into that right now. Um, hang on. Somebody else is coming in. Let me just get the erasure. Okay, hang on. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah. So this is something that I saw interesting. I haven't figured out quite what it is. So we have somewhat of a Merkaba. We have this and that and that. So that's nice, right? But it's unfinished here. Where was that? Let me back up here. I got lost for a second. It sort of went like, yeah, here we go. Oh, wait a second. You see? And right around where all this square energy is, it's not finished. It should really be finished here. There should be another trine between Uranus and the South Node. That would make it somewhat of a Merkaba. So this is the star seed. But what I found interesting was if you look up the sigil of Saturn, it literally is like this. You know. Right? Is this right? Yeah, and then it goes like this. So it looks like two unfinished Merkabas. See, there's nothing closing the trine. That's the sigil of Saturn. So this almost forms that, which is really interesting, because we just identified Saturn as kind of holding down the fort, saying, "Hey, we got to build a new world here, everyone. I know I run things, and I can be kind of hard on you, but you guys got to chill out. Too much fire. We need some water. Aquarian, cool the waters with the Aquarian age waters. So this is kind of what I'm taking a bird's eye view of. And then, so if you look at the Merkaba going up, it's dealing with the Nemesis energy, the remembering galactic center of Fucus energy, and the healing of Chiron, of the age. So we have to remember, why are we remembering all of this? Not to retaliate, not to fight, not to conquer, but we have to remember that we're here to heal, to live a healed existence, a wholesome existence. So we have to remember that. Okay, now we have to look at South Node in Virgo, hitting Pluto and Sag, hitting Uranus in Aquarius. I'm sorry, Uranus and Taurus, conjunct Algol and Pleiades. So remembering, South Node is what you know already in Virgo. This is the supreme primordial mother. This is Isis. This is the Magdalene. So remembering that, then Pluto is the ultimate transmutation. This is the ultimate change, the ultimate deep dive into the dark in order to come out new again. And then Uranus obviously is new again in Taurus, new roots, right? And it's looking like a sigil of Saturn. So it's almost reminding us of, pay attention. Saturn is not that bad. It's keeping us in check over here. So, all right. So, what else did I see? I think those were the major ones that I saw. And then we'll look at some transits. But anybody have any questions on what we pulled up here?
It's just a personal question. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
So I have Mercury and my Sun all together, in my natal chart.
Mm-hmm.
Does that would you interpret that as, is this going to be like more important, this time is going to be more important to me, or what would you say about that?
Oh, you have that in your natal chart? Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's retrograde too. That was one thing that we didn't point out. A lot of these planets are retrograde right now. So this is definitely like an introspective time, especially for you. This is, well, what sign is your sun? Like what that conjunction?
Leo.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
in Leo. So you have a conjunction. So it's your birthday then?
Yeah, my birthday was Monday.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
So
this is total memory. It's a solar return energy.
yeah, and it's real interesting because like I'm on a cruise right now.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, no, I thought about you the other day. I was like, because I was looking up at the stars. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I know Captain Knight could.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's all I've been wanting to do. It's just kind of be with the water and the stars, and
Yeah,
it's really weird. And people are everybody, because I'm here with some other people, and they're like, "Come on, let's do this, let's do this." I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like being with nature. It's
yeah.
weird. Yeah.
You're remembering the primordial way, yeah.
Wow.
Communing with the stars.
Wow.
That's,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, so you're having a total remembering energy, like a solar return remembering energy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's look
Inter-
at yeah, you should get like a solar return reading or something.
oh,
Look
okay.
at that. Yeah.
That what does that entail?
Well, it's
Is it
just
more so
looking
just
at like you map it's a solar return, so it maps out your chart when the sun is in the same degree of your birth. And sometimes that could be a day or two off.
oh, okay?
Yeah,
I'll,
depending
I'll,
how
I'll
old you are. Say it again?
Thank you. I'll do that. So are you
Yeah.
off? Are you going to be offering any specials?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up a few links at the end, yeah. And then
Okay, cool.
yeah. Yeah, the solar returns are good because it gives you the energy of the year that, at least 6 months you can have a theme. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. So let's look at transit. So basically, we covered all of the aspects. We saw all of that, but this is I like to look at um, the strength of everything. Like when are things going to pick up here? When are you going to feel a lot of this energy? And like this is strong here. It's right around the full moon. Um, it's we're going to see a lot of planets like all these alignments are going to come into exact wait one second, I'm trying to move this key here. Okay, it's not really working, give me a second. Hang on a sec. Okay, there we go. All right, all right. So you can see the whole Uranus, Mercury, Venus, the whole T square. So all the T squares and the mystic squares are all going to kind of converge. They're all going to go into exact around, you can see between the 17th and the 20th, but primarily we're looking at around the 19th, they go exact full moon. You see that? So that's going to be quite an interesting feeling because you're going to have a mystic square and a T square all coming together. Um, Now, one thing that I noticed, which is really important to pay attention to, in the background, if you look at the who's playing in the background, who's staying for the long haul, we have Neptune and Pluto all throughout because these are the outer planets. They're slow, so they're setting the stage for all this to take place. And when those two planets are hitting, this is literally a shaman. This Neptune is the Akashic realm, and Pluto is the one that dives into the deep, dark unknown in order to bring out light. So this is like literally what a shaman does. These two planets create that. So these two planets are sitting in the background with laying the foundation for everyone to go bananas while it's like, we're here to bring out the light, we're here to bring out the light, we're here to bring out the light, while it's like things can seem out of control. So just keep your eye on those two planets and where are they falling your chart. Even in the transits, where are they hitting you? It's really important to know because that's what you need to focus on when things feel out of control. Then you're going to feel you tune into these two planets and they're going to help you kind of like see the bigger picture that's being played out. That's kind of what we're looking at. Then we have another spirit. Ramatef mentioned something about the 22nd. We do have a lot of action there. Mars Venus square, that's that T square that we're looking at. The Mercury trine Chiron, that's that remembering to heal that we were looking at. And then Mars sextile Chiron, that's healing the masculine energy, the warrior in you, healing that warrior, that masculine energy needs to be healed. And then the Mercury Mars, that's a little bit of just remembering to cool your fire. This is an interesting one. This Venus opposing Neptune and Venus trine on Pluto. So Venus is interacting with the shamans. So again, we fall right back to the feminine energies, having this shaman experience of probably traversing through all this suppressed dark energy of facing the Lilith T square that we were looking at, that suppressed feminine in Libra that's maybe angry or vindictive or aggressive, and trying to remember it's all about it's coming up in order to heal, not to react to or to act out. It's the bigger pictures to heal. Remember how we saw the Merkaba, the sigil of Saturn, remembering all of this is for healing. Everything, all the stuff is for healing. So at the end of the month, after the full moon passes and then we're going down, towards the end of the month, Venus has this interaction, 27th through the 30th. That's what we see. So, so it's an interesting month and it's hot. I don't know where you are, but I'm in Florida. It's hot. So the heat is on. I feel the heat is on. Yeah. So, any questions on this? Anybody want to chime in? I know Ramatef mentioned 22nd.
Yeah, so the 22nd, right? The reason why I, um, I was talking about that one because star wise, like yeah, have all those things going on, and then this is when the sun is like pretty much conjunct the star Regulus,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
then I was charting it so like in my location it'd be at 5:55:55.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I started looking at it, I said, okay, so how it rotates and then where it lands is where it's very interesting. And then everything that's in a combo from there is like what's really I'm kind of pondering on what to do. So like and then also like when people talk about the Lions Gate and things of that nature. So with that, this whole scenario with it is basically dealing with the sun entering to Leo. It peaks when
Mhm.
it hits the heart. And then when it's just about to shift out into Virgo, that's pretty much in the closing because we're going into what is called like the season of what's known as Aset, if that makes sense.
Mhm. Mhm.
So then you have that day, and then you have
The
the 27th,
harvest. Yeah.
you have the
Mhm.
27th, and then you have September, was it September 1st? Then that's when Uranus goes retrograde.
Mhm.
So it's like
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be a
It's
really interesting little flow.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the retrogrades are serious stuff. Well, Mercury's in retrograde now. Well, it's in Gatorade, right? It comes out right here, 27th. This is what I was looking at too with this Venus stuff. So all this introspective energy, then it goes direct while Venus meets the shamans. So this is like it's gonna be a month for sure. Yeah. And then we get into the Virgo, like you were saying, Ramatep. So Yeah. After all this plays out. So yeah. This is gonna be the rest of August is gonna be pretty intense. And then I'm hearing that we got solar flares blasting off, hitting us like, yeah. So just follow this, save this video, keep following it because stuff comes up. And then you got to remember what we talked about. A lot of you guys forget all the time. So,
I make
Uh,
notes on it. I don't
oh,
forget
good. Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
And tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
Happy
happy
birthday. I
birthday.
didn't have you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, another year on Earth. We're walking together. Dr.
Yes,
G.
last
Yeah.
year you gave me my reading in Egypt. I was so excited.
Oh, yeah. I did that, right? Yeah. I'm
Yep,
going
right
back
up on the
again.
Sekhmet, and that's my Egyptian sign.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The second, yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot
I
you
heard
put
about
a
that.
couple days before mine.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
can I
going.
elaborate on the regular star here? Because I
Mhm.
have something. I'm seeing something because I use Regulus as a point in the charts. Today, actually, Mercury is retrograding over Regulus. And
Oh,
the last time this happened was in 2017 when we had the solar eclipse that divided United States in half. This
mhm.
is this is happening again. And the other interesting thing is there's a yod formation with Pluto sextiling Neptune and pointing at Regulus. This has been going on, and it's going to go on till the end of August, I believe. And
Oh, interesting. What did you say here? I have it up here. So,
yeah, if you add Regulus, there's a yod formation.
oh yeah, I don't have Regulus here, but okay, it's between
Well,
Pluto.
Regulus is exactly where Mercury is right now. So if you use the time
Mhm.
right now or this
Oh, and then it
morning,
hits Neptune. I got you. Right.
yeah, Neptune, Pluto. But this is pointing at Regulus, and
Uh-huh.
there's something going on there,
Mhm.
politically for sure, world events,
Mhm.
leadership changes. Regulus has to do with leadership,
Mhm.
government,
Mhm.
rulers,
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Right.
and also Pluto has been, we've been having Pluto return for United States.
Mhm.
It was first in January and then July when it was retrograding, and it's going to happen again in December. So all of these kind of make sense. Mhm.
Mhm. Oh, great. Thanks for that addition. Yeah, I don't have the star Regulus here. I don't know. I have Spica. I have Antares,
Yeah,
Sirius.
the star
Hey,
regular, especially now.
Hmm. Cool.
yeah,
Thanks.
definitely add that one, Regulus. You already got Aldebaran, Antares, and Famawat. Add those to the chart.
Yeah. I got Antares. I got all these. I got Sirius, Orion, and Pleiades. I just added Algol because I wanted to figure what was going on. Remember all that? Algol
Yeah.
opposing Lilith was like intense energy.
And I agree about the timeline with the Lionsgate because Regulus is at the heart of Leo, and that should be like the focal point of the
Hmm.
Lionsgate too. I agree with that. Thanks for telling me that too.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Intense.
All right.
Talk about
Anybody want to
intense.
add more stuff?
Now, somebody just mentioned about the Democratic National Convention on the 19th. And then there
Oh,
was a video that came out today with someone kind of threatening to cause mayhem at the convention.
no
Possible.
way.
Yeah.
God, these politicians are freaky, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Um, wow. Yeah, and that's really on the full moon. They figured that out on the full. Wow.
And then the
Oh,
second,
for the solar return, is it 6 months ahead or 6 months behind?
I, yeah, well, it depends I mean, it's pretty much the year. So sometimes
Okay.
if you run it before your birthday, it's like leading up to and so it kind of starts to fade after, after you, like 6 months after your birthday.
Okay.
More like, it depends. Like 6 to 8 months after your birthday, you start to kind of get into your next solar return energy. So you're on the cusp, kind of. That's what I
And you'll
found.
go over that in the
Yeah.
reading, right?
Say it again?
You'll go over that in the reading, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna get one too.
Oh, sweet, sweet. Yeah. Hey, let me drop. I'll drop a few links for you guys. Hang on a sec, if I can do this right.
I'm excited about mine because I got mine. This solar return for me will be Leo rising.
Oh, that's
I'm
intense.
excited. Like it's like my sun, and then you got Mercury, and then Venus is like in the first house, but the sun and Mercury's in the 12th, and then everything else is like lined up how that magic square is, which is good. My birthday's about to be so.
That's gonna be lit. Hang on to press enter. So that's to book the reading. Enter 20 in the discount code. You get 20% off on that. And but this one, you guys should really do this if you're studying. I'm still gonna give you the 50% off of the 3 coaching sessions with me. That's actually way worth it because it comes up to like 200 and something dollars for 3 private sessions with me. So
That's
so
a
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's a sweet deal. I think Emily has that, right? I think a couple of you guys have that. You guys should do it. And then here, if you want to book a call with me to figure out how you want to study, that link there, and then it says book a 30-minute call. Click that link, and then we'll get on together and figure out what's happening, and then we'll chat with each other. I'm gonna stop the share.
So
Okay.
is the solar return, is that one the one that says transits
Say that again.
on the site? Which one is the solar return? Is
Oh,
it the one that says
you got to do yeah, either if you order the natal or the 3-month one.
okay.
Then I do your 3 months ahead, but then I'll focus on the solar as well, the solar return.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll do your solar and then the 3 months, or if you just want a natal chart, I'll do your natal and then the 3 months, and then your natal and then the solar return.
Okay.
Look at that. Yeah, and you'll see I'll lay it over. It's pretty cool because you do a synastry with your solar return, and you'll see like the date will be different sometimes. How old are you, if you don't mind?
I was born in 63.
Oh, okay, yeah. So your date you're probably gonna be a day or more off. It's because
Interesting.
of precession. So your birth date, your solar return date is not going to be your birthday. But then when
Is it
we look
before?
over, you'll see the degrees of the sun will match. That's how you know. So yeah, you'll see it when we do it. It's kind of cool. So
So
I
my
think my
so
solar is December 3rd now, and I'm born on December 4th.
oh wow, interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm
I was watching some other lady earlier today. She's in Russia. You guys might know of her, I don't know, but she does trying to think of, it's like the ancient
I gotta
Sumerian. She
stop.
does Sumerian astrology.
Oh wow,
And she was saying that Leo doesn't start.
I'm
She
sorry.
was
Go ahead.
saying that she was saying that Leo doesn't start until the 14th.
Oh, the sun in Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look at that. She might be right. Well, no, wait, no. I think no. On the Lionsgate, the sun we saw it. It was in 0 degree Leo.
Mm,
But you can always confirm all of this with Stellarium because
okay.
even the charts that we use sometimes I notice around Virgo it gets a little. There's like a 3 degree difference when we're dealing with Virgo. I noticed that. So, but it's not such a like something to go crazy about, but you can go to Stellarium and then punch in the date where the sun is, and you'll see it'll say constellation that it's in, and you can do it that way. But we looked at it because we were wondering about Lionsgate, and we saw on our charts it was the sun was 0 degree Leo on the 8th.
On the 8th. Mm.
Yeah. So, but this person could be right. I mean, I got to look at Stellarium, but yeah.
She claims she's using Stellarium. So I don't know why she's saying that. She does
Oh,
some, like I said, it's her astrology is a little bit different.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she talks a lot about, you know, how the planets, how the stars are ancient deities and stuff
Oh,
from
yeah, yeah.
like
Oh, that's cool.
Sumeria.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, share that info with us on the group if you can or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I've never heard of that. I don't really
Yeah.
follow astrology, believe it or not. I'm like one of those weirdos. I do astrology. I don't follow astrologers. I'm just like I follow like astrotheologists, ologists, and all that stuff like that. Yeah, cool. All right, guys. Anybody else? Oh, hi, Nikki. I see Nikki's table. I don't see her, but anyway, it's like under the table or something. She must be in school, hiding her phone under the table. Yeah. All right. Anything else, guys? Because I'm gonna get running. I'm getting bit by no-see-ums out here. I'm gonna put my screens up. So. All right. So have a good full moon.
Thank you. You
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. It was nice seeing everyone.
You too.
Okay. Good night.
Wow.
Bye.